now that you know your traumas, why you're broken, you need to know who you want to be, because you're going to be like, I am this traumatized person, I have been through this, but I'm choosing to do better, right? I am choosing to step up as a better version of myself. You need to visualize, as I said. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Viviane Yonizela Marie France. I am a content creator. I create fashion, beauty and lifestyle content here on YouTube, on my Instagram. I also have a fashion blog. The link will be in the description box. The link to all my social platforms will be in the description box. And if you didn't subscribe, this is the right time to subscribe. So I'm back with the sit down video because I feel like it's been a long time since I did this kind of content. And today I am doing a video about how to be a better version of yourself. I believe that this video is going to inspire a lot of people. And if you are looking forward to become a better you, this is your video, and I'm encouraging you to watch this video to the end because I have so many cute things that I want to share with you. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. As you saw from the intro of this video, we're going to talk about how to be a better version of yourself. Today I'm also starting a challenge which is called Be a Better You on my Instagram. I normally do challenges on my Instagram where I share tips every month, where I take people along a journey of becoming a better version of yourself, or a journey of trying new things. So in this September I am learning how to be a better me, and I'm taking you along. So if you want to become a better version of yourself, if you have always dreamed about elevating and be a better woman, feel free to join the challenge. The link to my Instagram will be in the description box, and today's video is part of the challenge. So I'm gonna share like tips that I believe that helped me and are still helping me to become a better me. One thing you need to know before we dive into the tips is that becoming a better version of yourself, it is not something that you do overnight. It is a process, and it's okay to fail. It's okay to do things and not succeed. It is okay, and I just want to normalize that. If this year is ending and you have not achieved all your goals, it is okay to start over, because I believe that when we start the year, right, when we start the year or on your birthday, you have this like mentality that everything's gonna fall into place, that if you're starting a new year, new things are gonna show up, you can achieve many things. But most of the time when you get at the end of the year, we just realize that life happened, and we feel so overwhelmed. Let me talk for myself. When I am at the end of the year and I see that most of my goals are not accomplished, I feel so overwhelmed, I feel so bad about myself, and I feel like I didn't do anything. So that is why I decided to start this challenge in September, just to show you guys that you can start over at any time of the year. You can achieve everything when you put your mind to it. So in this month of September, we're gonna change our mentality. We're gonna stop thinking about things we didn't achieve and think about things we can achieve if we want to. So if there is something that can interest you, and if you feel like you've been stuck somewhere, this video is for you and the challenge is for you. So make sure you join on my Instagram. Make sure you follow me there on my Instagram. I have a beautiful community there, and I would love to have you in my community. So let's jump into the tips. So the first tip, I have my notebook here. So the first tip to become a better person, to become a better you, is to know who you are. Get to understand yourself. So most of the time when we are starting to work on ourselves, we look at the bigger picture, right? You start visualizing this person that you want to be, right? Which is okay, but sometimes we focus on that person, that we don't focus on the person that we are now. So today, if you want to become a better version of yourself, you need to first understand who you are. You need to first understand where you are. You need to first understand why you act the way you act. This is something that I've been doing this year. This year I've been sitting with myself, I've been talking to myself, I've been understanding why I react the way I react. I have been understanding why I do the same mistake, why I always attract toxic people. And I believe that understanding that part of myself has pushed me to work more on myself. So having that best version of yourself in your head is so inspiring, it is so good. But I feel like if you want to do a better work inside of you, you need to start understanding who you are. You need to start digging in. So that is the first tip that I'm encouraging you to do today. So in this September, I want you to sit down, take a pen, take a notebook, and write down your old self. Write down what you feel, right? You need to understand why you are stuck in that position. You need to understand why that business is not picking up. You need to understand why you keep repeating the same patterns. So that is going to help you understand who you are, and it's going to help you see the areas in your life where you need to work hard. So the first step in becoming a better version of yourself is understanding yourself, right? Right. So the second tip, after understanding yourself, you need to choose who you want to be and show up as her or him, because I believe men also watch this video, right? And men are also allowed to elevate. Men are also allowed to be the best version of themselves. We encourage them to do that, right, sis? Right. So the second tip, as I said, is to choose who you want to be and show up as her. So life is all about choices. Let me tell you, this is one thing that I've been learning through my life, is that you choose who you want to be. You choose what you allow into your life. Life is all about choices. You can choose to be a good person or a bad person. So here, after understanding yourself, after understanding where you are in your life, because before you start your journey, you need to know where you are, which is the first tip that I shared with you. Now that you know who you are, now that you know your traumas, why you're broken, you need to know who you want to be, because you're going to be like, I am this traumatized person, I have been through this, but I'm choosing to do better, right? I am choosing to step up as a better version of myself. You need to visualize, as I said in the first tip, you need to visualize this person that you want to be and show up as her, right? Because sometimes we are like, I want to be successful, I want to have multi businesses, I want to be a good mom, but you wake up and you are still doing the bad things that you normally do. You're never going to be that person if you do not change, if you do not choose to change, if you do not choose to show up as her. So you need to have this vision of the woman you want to be and start showing up as her, right? If you see yourself as a successful person, you need to start acting as a successful person. If you see yourself as a billionaire, you need to start thinking as a billionaire. If you see yourself as a committed wife, you need to start acting as that person. So you need to start showing up as her. You know, Rihanna loves to say that fake it until you make it. I don't like faking it, but I believe that you know who you are, you know what you want. You need to start showing up as that person. You want people to respect you, you need to start showing up as a respectful person. You want people to take you seriously, you need to start showing up as a serious person. It is something that I had to learn the hard way, because I used to be this kind of person that wanted to be independent, that wanted to always show up as a boss babe. But every time that I showed up as the weak, insecure kind of person, and people used to take me that way. But the moment that I shifted my focus and started showing up as the woman in my head, things changed. So sis, if you want to be a better you, you need to start showing up as that person that you want to become. That's the second tip. And the third one, which is the last one, is consistency and discipline. If you follow me on my Instagram, you know I am the queen of consistency. You know I am the queen of showing up. You know, even on my lowest days, I show up because I know who I am. I know what I want to achieve. I have a vision of the person that I want to be. So I never let my weakest moment take me down. I always show up, and I always show up as a disciplined person. So consistency is what? It's always showing up. Be consistent. Start having habits, good habits that you want to incorporate in your life. Because when we started this year, I did a video about how to level up, how to be a better version of yourself. I shared like things you need to do to level up, like you need to have a plan, a vision board, you need to have goals. So if you want to make it in life, you need to be consistent in whatever that you're doing. There's one thing that people do, right? When you start the year, like you go to the gym, you start eating healthy, you start achieving so many goals in January, but in March you are a different person. You just given up because you did things and you didn't see results right away. Let me tell you, life is all about being consistent. You have to show up even on those days you don't want to show up. You have to believe that you can, even in those days you don't believe that you can. I believe that this video is meant for someone. I believe that someone needs to hear this. Sis, get up, work hard, and be consistent. Show up. It is hard. Like, this world is so messed up, and money's not gonna fly and get to you. Being a beautiful, successful person is not gonna fly and get to you where you're sitting in your bed. You need to stand up, dress up, and show up. You need to be consistent in whatever that you're doing. You have started a business, you don't have clients now, but you need to still show up. One day, one person is going to show up, and this is going to change your life. It's going to give you a lot of money. You're going to make it in your life. You need to be consistent in whatever that you're doing. Like, let me give you an example. When I started this channel, I used to have like 10 views on one video, right? I believed in my content, and there's something that pushed me to keep coming on this channel. If I didn't have this vision of the kind of channel that I want to create, if I didn't believe in myself, I would have given up. Because I believe that when I started this channel, I used to have like 20 views, 20 subscribers. People didn't watch my videos and all, but I didn't give up. I kept posting, right? I kept showing up, even though there were days that I was down, and it's okay to feel that way, but don't stay in a negative space for so long. So I kept posting, and one day, boom, one video brought a lot of people here. I grew my community, and here I am with more than 10 views per video, and I'm so grateful. I know it is still small, but I know that I'm going to grow if I keep working hard, and that if I stay consistent and disciplined. Being disciplined is staying true to yourself, right? Because in this world, there's so many trends, there's so many things you can do to pop up, there's so many things you can do to show up and be successful and be famous and all, but you need to stay true to yourself. Don't do things because the world is telling you to do it. Do things that you know will benefit you and the people around you. Do things that align with your purpose. Don't let the world trigger you to do things you're not even proud of. Be disciplined. Stay in your element. Stay in your lane. Create your own lane. That's how you're going to be a better version of yourself. If you keep going back to people, if you keep doing things that the people are doing, if you do not stay true to yourself, if you do not have your own identity, the world is going to give you an identity that you're not going to be proud of. So I'm encouraging you to be disciplined and stay true to yourself. So if you want a version of yourself, first of all, know yourself and understand yourself, understand your trauma and where you come from. I know it is hard to go back in the past. I know it is hard to face the past, but I am encouraging you today to go back to yourself and understand who you are. You need to know who you want to be and start showing up as that person, and you need to be consistent and disciplined. Those are the tips that are going to help you to become a better version of yourself. And that's what I wanted to share with you. So if you want to be part of my community on Instagram, and if you want to elevate, I'll be sharing tips every day. And I also have a blog post about how to maintain a positive mindset when you're working in your working place. If you want to be part of this journey of becoming better and do better, make sure you follow me on Instagram and join my Be a Better You challenge. I'll be happy to have you. I'll be happy to grow with you, because I believe that we can achieve so many things if we stand together. So those are my tips for today, and stay tuned for more content this month, because this month we're going to elevate in all the areas of our life, and I just want to do this with you. So if you are interested in doing that, make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow me on Instagram, and join my family on TikTok. I was so happy to shoot this video, and I hope it inspires you to become better. So see you next time. Bye. People to become a better version of this. 3, 2, 1, go. So as you heard from the intro, we are gonna talk about your life, because I believe that being better is a process. It's not one night thing. It is something that you invest in, and I believe that you can start over in